Urgent Dallas Cowboys fans, do not miss this. What just happened? You won't believe this one. But before we reveal the big news, make sure to subscribe to the channel because here we bring you daily videos with the latest Dallas Cowboys updates. And to not miss anything, activate the notifications. Hello, Cowboys Nation. Today, we're diving into a story that's shaking the very core of the Dallas Cowboys community. It's a moment that combines victory, profound emotion, and a story of brotherhood and tragedy that will linger in our minds for a long time. We're talking about the incredible win against the Philadelphia Eagles, but also the heartbreaking loss of one of our beloved teammates, Marshon Neland. This story is not just about the game. It's about the human side of football, the brotherhood, the sacrifices, the pain, and the resilience. So buckle up, because this is going to be a long, detailed journey into what transpired, what it means for the Cowboys, and how this moment could shape the future of this team. Let's start with that dramatic game on Sunday, November 23, at the iconic AT&T Stadium in Dallas. Imagine the atmosphere. Thousands of Cowboys fans packed into the stadium, the energy thick in the air, the stakes high as ever in a divisional rivalry that's always intense. The Cowboys faced off against their rivals, the Philadelphia Eagles, in a game that was more than just about the scoreboard. It was about pride, division supremacy, and a squad that's been fighting tirelessly all season. And of course, it was a game that would be remembered not just for the on-field action, but for what was happening behind the scenes and in the hearts of everyone involved. The Cowboys emerged victorious, 24-21, in a nail-biting finish that kept fans on the edge of their seats. What makes this win even more meaningful isn't just the result, it's the story behind it. Dak Prescott, the Cowboys quarterback, had a game for the ages. Not only did he lead the team to a crucial victory, but he also surpassed Tony Romo to become the franchise's all-time leader in passing yards. That's right, Prescott, now 32, etched his name into Cowboys history in a game filled with emotion and significance. Imagine the weight of that moment for Dak, standing there on the field, knowing he's now the all-time leader in passing yards for the Dallas Cowboys, a franchise that's seen legends like Troy Aikman, Roger Staubach, and Tony Romo. But what's even more powerful is what Dak said after the game. Speaking to Fox Sports' Tom Rinaldi, Prescott's words carried a weight that transcended stats and records. "One love," he said, looking directly into the camera. "That was for Marshon right there. I know he helped us get that one." And then in a moment that brought tears to many, he added, "Defense played a hell of a game. Time and time again, they gave us opportunities. We couldn't have done it without him. Yeah, this was fun. This was a great division game, great division win." Those words, simple yet profound, encapsulate the deep bond that the team shares, especially in moments of tragedy and triumph. Now, before we get into the deeper analysis and context, let's talk about the man behind the story, Marshon Neland. A talented defensive end for the Cowboys, Neland's journey was cut tragically short. Only 24 years old, he was a rising star on the defensive line, known for his relentless effort, athleticism, and team spirit. But beyond the gridiron, Neland was a beloved teammate and a bright light in the Dallas locker room. His sudden passing, announced by the team on November 6, shocked everyone. The Cowboys released a statement expressing their grief, describing him as a beloved teammate and member of our organization, and offering heartfelt prayers to his girlfriend Catalina Mansura and his family. The team's tribute was heartfelt, a video package, a moment of silence, and the placement of a framed jersey with his nickname, No. 94 Neland, on the bench during the game, as a tribute to his memory. The circumstances surrounding Neland's death are especially tragic. Reports indicated that he died by suicide after a police pursuit on the night of November 5. Police confirmed that after a traffic stop, Neland fled the scene on foot, and during the subsequent search, authorities found him deceased at around 1:31 a.m. The police stated that he had expressed suicidal ideations, which makes this story even more heartbreaking. It's a stark reminder of the mental health struggles that many athletes face, often hidden behind the mask of toughness and resilience. Neland's death has sparked conversations not just about mental health awareness, but also about how teams and organizations can better support their players beyond the physical game. Now, let's reflect on the game itself and what it meant for the Cowboys season. This victory wasn't just about adding another win to the schedule. It was about solidifying their place in the NFC playoff race. The Cowboys, with this win, improved their record, kept pace in the division, and demonstrated resilience in the face of adversity. It's worth noting that the team showed incredible mental strength after losing such a beloved teammate. The players carried him in their hearts, and that emotional fuel translated into a performance that was both gritty and inspired. Prescott's leadership was evident, not only in the game but also in how he publicly honored Neland, showing the kind of captaincy that defines true leadership. Statistically, Prescott's performance was stellar. Surpassing Romo's record is no small feat, especially considering the pressure and the emotional context of the game. Prescott threw for over 350 yards with multiple key completions in critical moments. His connection with receivers like C.D. Lamb has been impressive all season, but this game showcased a different level of poise and determination. Meanwhile, the defense stepped up significantly, with players like Micah Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence providing relentless pressure, forcing turnovers, and keeping the Eagles' offense at bay during crucial moments. The defensive effort was nothing short of heroic, especially considering the emotional backdrop. Let's not forget the contributions of George Pickens, who, at 24, continues to develop as a reliable target. His interview with Tom Brady after being named the legendary quarterback's player of the game revealed a maturity and depth that's promising for the future. Pickens reflected on how Neland's passing brought the team closer, emphasizing that the emotional component of the game is just as vital as the tactical one. This emotional connection, this brotherhood, is what makes the Cowboys' locker room unique. It's what fuels their resilience and their drive to succeed, even in the darkest moments. Looking at the broader historical context, the Cowboys have always been a franchise that values tradition, brotherhood, and resilience. From the days of Aikman and Emmitt Smith to Romo and Dez Bryant, the team has built a culture that emphasizes perseverance and brotherhood. Neland's death is a tragic chapter, but it also serves as a reminder of the human side of football, the stories, the struggles, and the brotherhood that binds these men together. His first career touchdown just days before his death was a pinnacle moment for him, a testament to his talent and dedication. That touchdown, scored against the Arizona Cardinals on November 3, is now also a symbol of his brief but impactful presence in the league. Now, shifting to the impact on the season and what it means moving forward, we need to analyze how the Cowboys will respond. The emotional toll is undeniable, but the team has shown remarkable strength in rallying around Neland's memory. This victory could be a catalyst for their playoff push, galvanizing the team to push even harder. The NFC is highly competitive this year, with teams like the 49ers, Eagles, and Vikings all vying for playoff positioning. For the Cowboys, every game becomes more than just about wins. It's about honoring their brotherhood and fighting for a legacy that Neland helped build. In terms of tactical analysis, Prescott's ability to lead under immense emotional pressure has been commendable. His leadership, combined with the defensive tenacity of Parsons and Lawrence, creates a balanced team capable of overcoming adversity. The offensive line's protection, the precision of Prescott's throws, and the execution of key plays in the red zone were all instrumental in sealing this victory. Defensive adjustments after Neland's passing also demonstrated the team's resilience. They played not just for themselves, but for their fallen teammate. This emotional motivation translated into a performance that was gritty, disciplined, and inspired. When comparing this season to previous ones, it's clear that the Cowboys are on an upward trajectory, but they're also facing new challenges. The mental resilience they've shown after Neland's death could be a defining factor in their quest for a deep playoff run. Historically, teams that rally in the face of tragedy often find a new level of focus and unity, and that's exactly what the Cowboys are demonstrating now. It's worth keeping an eye on how they handle upcoming challenges, especially in high-pressure games against rivals like the Giants or the Commanders, and in potential rematches with the Eagles. Looking ahead, the Cowboys' schedule is packed with crucial matchups. Their next games will test not only their skill, but also their mental toughness. Can they carry this emotional momentum into critical division battles? Will Prescott's leadership continue to shine? And what role will the younger players like Pickens and others play in maintaining this fighting spirit? These are questions every Cowboy fan should be pondering. The team's future is undeniably tied to their ability to channel their grief into determination and discipline. From a broader perspective, this story touches on themes that resonate beyond football: mental health awareness, the importance of brotherhood, and the power of unity in times of crisis. Neland's passing has sparked conversations about how NFL teams and players handle mental health issues, a topic that's gaining more attention across sports and society. It's a reminder that behind the helmets and pads are human beings with struggles, fears, and vulnerabilities. The Cowboys' response, honoring Neland openly and emotionally, sets a powerful example for the league and fans alike. As we look to the future, the Cowboys' journey will be closely watched. Will this emotional victory serve as a springboard to a deep playoff run? Can Prescott continue to break records and lead with resilience? Will the team honor Neland's memory by fighting even harder, playing with the same passion he displayed? These are questions that will define their season and perhaps even their legacy. The road ahead is filled with uncertainty, but one thing is clear: The Dallas Cowboys are a team built on brotherhood, resilience, and the unbreakable spirit of their fallen teammate. So, my fellow Cowboys fans, as we reflect on this emotional and historic moment, remember that football is more than just a game. It's about the stories we tell, the bonds we forge, and the memories we cherish. This victory, tinged with tragedy, is a testament to the strength of our team and our community. Let's keep supporting our Cowboys, keep believing in their resilience, and honor Marshon Neland's memory by standing tall and proud. The future is still unwritten, but with the spirit of brotherhood alive and well. I believe this team has what it takes to go all the way. And now, Dallas Cowboys fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Dallas Cowboys. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Dallas Cowboys news.